Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about chess psychology. This video was suggested by one of my chess friends. So I'm going to give a shout out to David. Thanks, David. The first topic we're going to talk about, or the question is, what could potentially happen if a player plays to his opponent's tune instead of his or her normal game and fails to keep his or her nerve, such as suddenly missing even the easiest moves, tactical opportunities, etc., in a rated tournament match? First of all, that player will probably lose the game. The bottom line is play your best. That's really, really important. It's also important to have a positive mindset. It doesn't matter who you play against. If you're playing somebody way above your rating, play your best. Even with lower rated players, you still need to play your best. You don't want to underestimate anyone. The other tip I can offer is if you're playing somebody and this person has beaten you a couple of times, then you need to change something in your game. That's really going to help out. If you know your opponent's weakness, then take advantage of that. I'm going to give you an example. I remember that a long time ago, I was paired against this boy and I never played him before. Because of that, I asked some of the other people in the chess club, like, how does this person play? And those people said, oh yeah, he's very tactical, but he doesn't play positional, he doesn't play positions very well. Because of that, I decided to play d4 against him, because I wanted to avoid a tactical game with him. I hope that this is making sense, because if I played e4, that means that the game would be more tactical and then I would be playing into my opponent's strength. I didn't want to do that. But if I kept the game more positional, then I think I would have a better chance of beating him. So again, if you know your opponent's weaknesses, take advantage of that. If you are paired with somebody and you never played this person before, then my recommendation is to do some research online. Or you can ask your friends or anybody who have played that person. I remember that in the 2021 Amateurs West tournament, I remember that I think all of the people I've never played against. So before, So right after I learned that I had to play this person, I would go online and do research. I would find out what openings my opponent liked to play, if they're aggressive or positional. So that's really, really important. So again, so once you learn who you're playing against, try to do research beforehand so you can prepare for that opponent. Okay, number 2, any psychological comparisons or contrasts between over-the-board / in-person tournaments vs playing casual games, especially online, in the comfort of one's own home. I think that when people play in their own home, I think people should be more comfortable, because I'm assuming that their own home should be comfortable. But again, it depends on the person's situation. That's important. I think that the bottom line is just play your best. But if you're playing in your own home, make sure that you're in a room where there's no distractions, because I know that if you're playing a chess game and if there's distractions such as like the TV, then that can distract you, and that wouldn't be good. So my recommendation is, if you're playing in your own home, make sure that you play in a very comfortable place, and I recommend playing in a place where there's no distractions so you can focus on your chess game. I hope that this is making sense. Okay, the third question, or the point I want to talk about, is the effects and importance of a player's first feelings when looking at his or her pairing in each round. That's important because when you play a chess game, you need to know who you're playing against. So of course, like, you have to look at the pairing sheet. My recommendation is to just play your best. That's really, really important. If you're playing somebody who's much higher rated than you, then you still want to play your best. I'm going to just give you an example. I remember that a couple years ago, I remember that I was playing in the Amateurs Best tournament, and I just remember that I walked to the pairing sheet and I learned that I was playing against a 2300 rated player. My rating, of course, is in the 1800s, and of course 2300, that's a huge difference than 1800. I was pretty intimidated when I learned that I had to play him. I remember that I told my mom this, and she said, "No, you gotta just play your best. You can beat him." And I just remembered that when I started to play him, I just remembered, like, okay, look, I'm just gonna have a positive mindset. I'm just gonna play my best. And a couple hours went by. I ended up beating this 2300. So the most important thing is, do not be intimidated by players who are much higher rated than you. You want to just play your best, and you have to just remember that everybody makes mistakes, even if they're much higher rated than you. If you're playing somebody who's much lower rated than you, you still want to play your best. You do not want to underestimate anyone. And it doesn't matter who you're playing against. The bottom line is, just play your best. I hope that this video helped you out. I think the bottom line is chess psychology. That's an important thing when it comes down to chess tournaments. You want to just play your best, have a positive mindset. I know for me, it's like, I'm not perfect too, so I know that I've lost a sheer number of games, and I have to admit that I have played against this one particular 2100 player, and I've lost to this person 3 times. It is very frustrating. So I hope that the next time I play against this 2100, I hope that I can draw or beat this person. But the most important thing is, I'm just gonna play my best and have fun. So that's all you have to just remember, is just play your best, have fun. And again, if you can take advantage of your opponent's weaknesses, do that, or just do some research. And don't get intimidated by your opponent's rating. Okay, so play your best and have fun. If you enjoy watching my videos every week, I invite you to become a channel supporter. To become a channel supporter, go to www.buymeacoffee.com/chessbylauren. There are different membership types. There is the pawn membership, knight membership, and also the bishop membership. When you join once you become a member, then you get a lot of really awesome benefits. I also would like to give a shout out to BMC crew for being my very first channel supporter. So BMC crew, thank you very much. So will you be the next one? Yeah. So again, thank you so much for the support. I make these videos just because of you. I'm very dedicated of helping the beginner chess community out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday.